Now, why do you think you were an object? You know what I mean?
I think there's a lot of people. If you saw a picture of my hair back in the day, you'll see why. Maybe I was a perfect target for being bullied.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, come on.
I'm not sure I would bully that, but I would certainly react.
So, I went to an all-girls school.
Well, there you toned down there at the cheerleading.
Yes. Well, I had my hair in a ponytail, much like it is now. But anyways, the girls were vicious in an all-girl Catholic school.
So any attractive young woman who was using her beauty in any way or was sort of accentuating in any way was an object of bullying.
From day one.
So one of the things I think people forget is that girls are brutal too.
I mean, vicious.
Yeah.
I mean, besides being verbally abusive, in my neighborhood, they also beat up. I mean, my hair was lit on fire.
What?
Yes. I was beat up numerous times. I had pies thrown in my face, my hair pulled, punched, kicked.
Could you, it's hard to imagine that. You understand, right? I mean, it's hard to imagine that you couldn't enlist.
As I go back to little Jenny, it wasn't hard to imagine. It was just, I saw other girls getting bullied. I put into myself as the victim role and stayed there. I didn't want to tell any teachers. I was too embarrassed.
So let's talk about that victim role for a second.
Yes.
Because kids that are good victims, like for instance, when you look at them, I want to describe this directly. Here you go to the viewers because it's something actually important. If kids do not feel they can come to their own defense, if they've been abandoned, neglected, or abused at home, anything like that, they're particularly prone to this. And what we see is those are the kids that orbit around, say in kindergarten, they orbit around the teacher, they'll hang out until they hit their head and they have a genuine need, and then they go hide in the corner. That's sort of a typical victim. When they have a real need, that's when they withdraw. You notice how you were able to tell the teacher, I can be your pet,
right.
I can totally orbit around you, I can clean your classroom,
yes.
But my real needs, I have to hide those.
Yes. Maybe it has something to do with Catholicism too. But, it was very scary. And all I could say is, looking at the bullies now, I think it's projective identification, whether it's a broken home or, like a lot of the kids today that are talking, it's low self-esteem.
Well, that's what we heard from the other kids. And the other thing is that the kids that are bullied sometimes become bullies. That's a common thing. Did you ever bully?
It is. When I look back on it, I had probably about a 1-month stint of calling a girl Vern, whose name was Veronica. That was the extent of my going back, but I remember feeling good about this
what's funny
girl.
When you say that, I think all of us, I think many people are prone to having gone through a little phase that.
Yes, and I actually think about that. I'm like, God, I want to apologize to Veronica for calling her Vern.
And I remember I just this second remember being bullied. I'd not remembered it. I was new at a school in 4th grade, and this guy, it was another prestigious school, a guy called me Trotsky.
That kind of fits.
I know, but how does a 4th grader know about who Trotsky is? That's in retrospect. But anyway, he was trying to bully me, and he and I became good friends later, which is also a weird part of this.
Right.
As kids grow up, they can heal these things, but in the throes of it, it can end up being very, very dangerous.
It does, but then I also